My God. Is this the start? Are we starting
Yeah,
here?
keep it.
Alright, we're starting here.
Alright, guys. Welcome back to another episode of
Okay,
the Ohio
guys.
Kings podcast. Well, bro changed the name from yesterday.
It
But-
was the same, just different URL.
No.
Bro, why didn't you just hit a little gritty on him doing that? No.
Anyways, welcome back to another episode of the Ohio Kings podcast. Today, I am joined by OKBones.
Hi.
I am also joined by OKGrundy.
Hello, people.
And we had a surprise guest from across the border. His name is Unshaped Bag. You heard. But, so,
I'm calling eyes.
how was everybody's day?
I'm doing alright. Bro, it just came in through my end. Don't be mean to me, mister. I'll stick the penis mode on you.
Answer the question.
I'm doing pretty good. It was my day off. I just stayed home, chilling with the puppy.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
vibing.
I stayed
Bones.
Played a
home,
little bit of War Thunder.
did editing, uploaded the podcast, listened to Grundy complain about not being able to milk himself.
Ooh.
Usual Tuesday activities.
Alright,
Type
now.
shit.
I didn't
Type
hear you
shit.
trying to help me, guy.
I did. No. I offered so many times. I was like, Mister, please, I'll help you. And then I
So,
brought up
okay,
the lore.
quick reference,
I brought
okay,
the
Bones.
lore of everything. And you're like, oh, you have lore on me? You know their names?
Yeah, earlier he was like, "Oh, and isn't it confirmed in the Grundy lore that you have like two fleshlights?" And I was just like, "Well, I was trying
It's
to clutch a
confirmed
siege
that he
match.
has at least one.
I was trying to clutch a siege match, and that played through my ear. I was like, "Okay."
We were doing a
Okay.
1v1, and my tactic was to bring up how he just fucks the shit out of silicone.
No, I wasn't. I was lost on the fact that you guys just have a book that has lore on the Goodman lore.
We don't.
Colin was saying so.
Colin also said he had contingency plans on this.
I just said the lore,
Colin
like,
is-
that's
he's
like a
Batman.
known thing.
He's Batman, okay?
Like,
Leave him
the
be.
Bible is full of lore. It's just like the Grundy thing in like Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse
Grundy Bible?
18. He named 3 of his fleshlights.
Grundulations 6:13.
Congratulations.
Pimpulations 413. 2
And don't get-
fleshlights.
You can never joke too hard.
This
Can you
fucking
joke
guy.
with a fleshlight on it?
No.
I don't know. You want
Unless you take the case off. Because the key to joking is stretching.
Stretching? Yeah, but
You
like,
gotta stretch your penis ligaments to make it bigger.
but
Now
what if you
that's
like
girth maxing.
grip down on the plastic container?
You gotta
till it
have
shatters?
a really tight fleshlight.
Mr.
Tight,
Good-
tight, tight.
What is the circumference?
Bruh.
Could you like girth max with one of the fleshlights?
Depends on which model you get.
I'm gonna girth max with your fucking nose.
I don't know if that'd be possible.
No,
Too
get over
It's
here
big
now.
enough.
There's too much of that.
It's big enough. It'll fit. I ain't that big, mister. Come on now. I ain't been girth maxing this month. It's been
Oh,
shrinking.
damn.
You
This
guys
has
will
been
work.
shrinking. I've been
Bro,
reverse
oh.
girthing.
I've been reverse girthing.
I've been shoving it back in.
I haven't
I'm
been
throwing-
edging for 6 hours a day, boy. I've been slacking.
Anyways, Sanos, how's it going?
I'm just looking my shit.
What you
I
been doing
girth
today?
maxed today.
My shit.
That's it? That's all you been doing?
I can do it.
Where are you at? You sound so far away from your mic.
Bro's in the corner of his room right now.
I hear his
Bro's
controller
sitting in
better
his
than I hear
basement.
him.
We're sitting in the darkest room of his house.
And, you know, like, I just be over here right now.
The homie's in Tijuana right now.
I mean, he did say he was from across the border, so I gotta make it sound like he's from far away.
But,
Okay, so One thing I wanted to talk about, if we can, is like the origin stories of like our group, because I know the first podcast, me and Caden kind of talked about like the origin stories of like the channels and why we started them, the Twitch, the podcast, and everything, and how it was like to make memories of stuff. But like, I kind of want to talk about like how we all met, because I I would never met Sonos if it wasn't for Caden. I would have never met Caden if it wasn't for you, Cayman. So there's like all of this lore that just like ties all of us together, and it all spawns from one stupid grocery store.
Literally.
Indeed.
And we were talking about it on the phone earlier. Caden was like, "Yeah, the first time I met you, you almost ran me over with your car."
Yeah, the
What?
first time I ever talked to you in person, me and Cayman were sitting out in front of the store next to the fucking salt bags, and here comes this brown motherfucker rolling up in a fucking rolling up in a fucking Equinox, going like he was got to be going like 40 straight at us. I'm like, is he gonna slow
Oh
down?
my god, I forgot
Dude,
that, bro. Me and
and
you were sitting there.
I look at Cayman and I'm like, is he gonna slow down? And Cayman's like, that's Colin. I was like, who? He was like,
Who?
Bones. I was like, huh?
Because at that time we'd already played a couple Xbox
Yeah,
games
I
together.
played Xbox with you. I barely knew you.
Dude, I rolled
Well,
up.
I
and
knew of you.
I saw Cayman, and I thought you were just some random person that he was talking to, because it was just this like small. You had the Bieber blonde hair, and I was like, "Who the fuck
Oh
is
my
this
God.
kid?"
That's
Yeah,
when
his
that's
hair
when
was
my hair
long.
was still blonde and long.
Yeah, you had the blonde, long hair. You and Cayman.
Guys,
were
I
sitting there
didn't
vaping.
dye my hair. I don't do that.
Bro.
It just changed naturally.
Yeah, pull up the picture of Emo Caden right now.
No.
But
Yep, he dyes his hair. Don't let
I-
him play with you. I got your picture, dear Maria.
I didn't know if you guys wanted to like just kind of like talk
I could go into
about
how
whenever.
my first day went, and then how I met you.
I met you on your first day. I
Well, we
was
should
the
probably
dude
go
who
in
trained you.
chronological order.
Then
Well, that's
You
how it
guys
goes.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
Cayman would probably be able to go first, because Cayman's first day I trained him at work. So
Yeah, I've been working. Am I allowed to say the store? I've been working at. No, I can't say the store.
we'll just say the store. We'll just say
Yeah,
the store.
yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
It's a
But I've
grocery
been
store that
working-
sells groceries
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, I've been working at the selling grocery store for.
We were working at the Walmart.
My first day was April 1st, and I will forever remember that because I was like, yeah, this job's a fucking joke, guy. Oh my god. But I started and my day went normal. I hadn't talked to anybody, and then it come time to like me cleaning the bathrooms, and then I ran into Colin, and me and him were talking for about 3 minutes on cleaning stuff. Him explaining on me what to do, and then I was like, hey. Got Xbox?
This guy, his first words to everybody.
Yeah, well, I had just moved out.
Chat, that's foreshadowing.
This was before.
What, that was, oh yeah, you're right. I was getting
Long
ready to move
before.
out, and
This
I
was
didn't have a lot of any
this
other
would've
things to
been-
do at that time because I would be helping my dad cut wood and go to school.
Wouldn't this would have been before you graduated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
This
still in
years
school.
ago.
Yeah. So, man, it's real. That's crazy. I kind of lost track of time, dude. COVID killed everything.
I know, dude.
But yeah, so I'm sorry. I apologize. Let me backtrack.
Oh, you're
Still
good.
in school, working at the store, and then I asked him, I was like, "You got Xbox?" Because at that time I'd just been home at my dad's doing nothing and trying to find just things to do because I was bored and I was getting ready to move out. And he was like, "Yeah, man, I got it. I don't really play that much. I play a couple games." And he told me he played Siege, and I'd never really played Siege except for when we played with Scotty and a couple other people.
I got
And
you
I was
big
like,
in a
oh.
siege.
Huh?
I got you big in a siege.
Well, no. You got me back into it, yeah.
Oh,
But
I got you.
I started the game and I bought the game with Scotty, and then
This guy.
Sorry. I'm just trying to make sure everything's right because it happened so long ago.
just,
Can't say.
just go for it.
Okay.
Just whatever you remember. We can kind of fill in the blanks as we go.
But it was about a month of me and Colin playing and working with each other. I got to know him pretty decent, played Siege, and then I'm wanting to say, what, 3 months later, Caden started working?
Years after that.
I was gonna say, like, you were graduated when I met you.
You were
Really?
graduated. I was working at a different place when Caden
Then
came
who am
there.
I thinking of that we started playing when me and you were working together, Colin?
Was it Nate?
No, Nate came a long time after. It was for a while. It was
Kyle. It would have been Kyle.
It was
It was
Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah, Kimmy just said Kyle. It was Kyle.
because it was the three of us were the only carryouts for probably
Yeah.
a year.
And then Caden comes in and his Explorer pickup truck and the beaver cut. But it literally all started off of me asking if anybody had Xbox and then growing friendships from there. Because I had played games pretty much all growing up, and like my dad was heavy in on that stuff. Granted, we went outside and did stuff too, and I fished, and I not as much as what Mr. Turkey does and Mr. Turkey did, but I did have that part of my life. But he definitely pushed the hey, these games are cool, like play them with me, and I took that with me. So I just learned that as a friendship growing kind of thing.
I remember that day vividly when you came up to me because I was like not really training you. It was like like on your like second day or second shift. You're supposed to still be training, but you basically know what you're supposed to be doing. So you were doing your own thing, and I was just kind of there as like a filler. And
Yeah, I was
then
scrubbing the damn toilets,
you
bro.
were scrubbing the toilets, and you come up to me, and you had like fucking three gloves on, and you just like walk right up to me. You had your fucking pants pulled all the way up to your belly button with your fucking shirt tucked in there, your Doc Martens on, just all
I did not
gloved
have
up.
my shirt tucked in.
You used to have your shirt tucked in.
Dude, I never
Cayman
tucked
would
my
be the
shirt.
type to have his shirt tucked in.
No,
Dude
no,
was-
no, 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 no. I've
Dude
never
would be the
tucked my
type to
shirt
be
in.
like Steve Urkel.
I've never tucked my shirt unless
No,
I
Bro had his
absolutely
glasses pushed all the way
had
up
to.
into his eyeballs.
Actually, I've never tucked my shirt.
No, but he didn't have his shirt tucked in. I was making you look like a retard. But you walked up,
Motherfucker's like, hey,
and-
Urkel.
dude. You always have your hands up when you're like grossed out by something. You always do the same thing with your hands. But you did like
I
the
said-
T-Rex arms, and you walk up and you're like, dude, do you have anything you can clean the toilets with? And I was like bleach? You're like, yeah, dude, I couldn't find it anywhere. So I took you back to like the area where we had the bleach and everything.
Oh my gosh.
You go back over there, and then I'm just like talking about random bullshit, and
Okay.
then shut up, it's a Canadian. And then I was walking into the cat food aisle, and I just start facing the cat food, and then you get your toilet stuff done. You come over to me, and you just like stroll up, like you're trying to offer me ketamine at school, but you don't want anyone to see it. You just kind of like stroll up to me, and you're like, "You got Xbox?" And I'm like, what? You're like, you play Xbox? I was like, kinda. Like, what do you play? And I was like, Siege. This was long before Warzone came out when we were playing. Mainly it was just like
Yeah.
Siege we were playing. And I was like, yeah, I play. And you were like, you got a phone? And I looked at you like, does this kid think I'm Amish or something? I was like, yeah. You're like, pull out your phone. So I open up Snap, you type in your username, and I remember exactly what that username was.
Oh yeah, it's Pocket, wasn't it?
No. Kangaroo
Kangaroo?
Boy.
No, that was my gamer tag.
It was Manson
had
the
my
Roo.
I never had that on my Snapchat.
That was your gamer tag. And then I was like, okay. And then you were like, add me on Xbox, and then we'll like hook up from there. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, I don't know. I met this kid, and he comes up to me. He's asking me if I got Xbox. And then I was like, all right, you know what? I'll be nice. I'll add him. You know, I don't want to be this weird guy. who's like have to come in, see him, and be the dick who didn't add him. So I add you back. You instantly spam me to a party, and you're like, dude, get in here. We're playing Siege. And I was like, okay. And it was you, Kyle, Scotty, and Kieran.
Oh my
The four
god.
of you were playing. And I joined in, and I was like super quiet because I was like, I don't know what these guys' humor are like. I don't know what's going on. And Scotty's just sitting there fucking vibing. And then like he just gets so mad. He was like, I'm gonna eat this bitch's ass like Oreos in a parked car. Just starts spewing random shit. And then
I can hear him say it now.
Kyle was saying his random shit, and then Kieran's just like quiet, and he's like, "You want ketamine? You want ketamine? You want ketamine? You want ketamine?" For like 2 minutes straight.
They call and he's just like, "Are you from Cayman's Worth?" I was just like, "Yeah, he's from my work. Why? Don't say anything weird to him, dude." And he's just like, "I got ketamine.
Dude, he
How much you want?"
tried so hard to sell
I got
me
the
ketamine.
I got the hookup." I was
And-
like, "Dude, you are not selling ketamine. You don't have it." And he was just like, "Uh-huh. Check the garage."
He was trying to gaslight Kevin that he had ketamine everywhere. So I was like starting to vibe with it, and I didn't really have the offensive humor. And then hanging out with like you, Scotty, Kieran, everybody kind of brought that out in me. And then it was kind of like, okay, all right. And then Ty got thrown into the mix, and Ty would just say whatever. So then that really drug out like the crazy, absurd stuff we would say. So we would just go on tangents with stuff. So you kind of brought out the like craziness inside of me because I used to be like super quiet, didn't talk to
Brought out the
anyone.
beast inside.
And then you got me to like be in that like offensive humor stuff, and then I started egging you on all the time. I would get you comms banned
Started
because I'd
edging
be
you
like,
on.
Cayman, I wouldn't take that from that guy. I'd get in there. I'd say something back to him, and I would make you get on fights on Xbox and get you comm banned. And you text me to be like, dude, I've been banned for 2 days for comm bans. I was like, oh no, how'd that happen? It's like, yeah, I went into this guy's party and I just started cussing him out, and he reported me like a little baby back bitch.
Came in at work.
Oh my gosh. Hey, chill. Yo, I'm gonna take a momentary pause. I'll be right back.
Okay. But it was probably I was gone when you started working there, right?
Yeah.
I know I was gone for a hot minute when you started working
You
there.
went to Lowe's.
Yeah,
Did you go to Lowe's before Kyle or after Kyle?
before I was the one that made him go there. He
I was
went
gonna
with
say
me.
because I worked with Kyle for like 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, I went before, and then probably almost a month later he came with me.
I
And then we
think
went over
Kyle's the only one from that store that we don't really talk to anymore.
there. I think so.
But
It's been, man, that was a long time ago. But it was like I was gone forever, and then you and Cayman kind of like melded together, and you guys can talk about that. But it was like there was this big gap where you guys were working all throughout the week, and then I was only working weekends. I was working
Mhm.
14-hour shifts on the weekend, and I had no
Yeah.
time. So I lost touch with like all of those people, and then you got thrown into the mix. And then it was like the last couple weeks, Cayman was like, hey, me and D's Nuts, the guy that I've been playing Warzone with, his name's Caden, he works with me. We've been playing, and, you should join us for a couple times. And then it was like, I'd say like the last month of me working there is kind of when I started to get into contact with you. And then
I'm back.
we started playing because of him, and then I remember being like, I fucking hate this kid. I can't fucking stand this
Fuck
fucking
you,
These
guy.
Nuts guy. Because, like, Cayman was like, we're running meta classes. We're doing all this stuff. Like, the OTS. We're running the Krig. And you're like, Pellington, PPSH. Nonstop. And then you just kept just getting mollywopped instantly because of your stupid class. And I was like, this guy's just he's just annoying. I don't like
Well,
him.
you gotta understand that before I met so we gotta talk about how I met Cayman before we get into all that shit.
Yeah, you guys can pick up from there. But I just remember that was like where you guys can tell this story. I was like out of the picture for like probably almost a year. So you guys had like almost a year to do whatever happened. So you guys can talk about that.
Yeah, because you left the store. Did
Yeah.
you tell that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just fucking puked.
Oh.
Gross.
But
But
yeah, Colin left the store, and then it was just pretty much it was me, you. It was just me for a little bit. Me, Kyle. No,
it would have
Kyle
been you
left
and
too.
Kyle. No, it would have been you and Kyle because I worked with Kyle for like 2 weeks.
Okay, that's right.
But
So it was me, Kyle,
it
and
was
then Nate.
it was December of 2020 when I first started there. It was December. Actually, I think it was I don't know. It was sometime in December that I started there of 2020. So COVID era, and it wasn't my first job, but my job prior was McDonald's for like 3 months, and that was my first job. So I don't have a whole lot of working experience or people experience. So I was shy as fuck. And I remember, I think it was my first or second. No, yeah, it was my first shift after being trained is when I worked with you. Uh, but I just remember you. I had a question, I think, and you were the other cashier, and I was like, um, hi, hey. You're like, what's up? I was like, how do I do this? And you tell me how to do it, and then we carry on about our business. And then our rush goes away, and we don't have anybody. And you turn around and look at me, and you're like, "You got Xbox?" I was like,
Did you just do the head nod thing?
"Yeah."
Dude, I knew it. I knew it. That's the first words I said to him that weren't work related.
Yeah. It was like,
Xbox.
"You got Xbox?" And I was like, "I think so." Because before this, I didn't play any video games
Well,
except for Madden, and I had
I
used
wish
to
I could have
have a
seen the
fucking.
look on my face that I gave you when you said I think so, dude. I was like, what? What do you mean you think so? What kind of...
But because I'd bounced around from Xbox to PlayStation, literally the only fucking thing I had was Madden on either console, and I, I played Madden not very much. I was probably on Xbox maybe once a week, because like I said in last episode, I was outside fishing and hunting all the time. I was never inside. But I told Cayman, I'm like, I think so. And then he was like, "What's your gamer tag?" And I tell him my gamer tag. He's like, "Bet." So I'm I'm at home and I just get a
That was
snap.
after Warzone came out. That
Yeah.
was Warzone, not Rebirth. So like big Rebirth. No, that
Mm-hmm.
was not big Rebirth. It was big Warzone.
Urzikstan.
Well,
Or not
no.
Urzikstan,
It was Verdansk.
Verdansk. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was before Rebirth Island came out.
So
Big Verdansk.
I'm at home chilling and I get a snap from Cayman. He was like, "Get on." And I was like, "Get on what?" He was like, "Get on Xbox." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I turned my Xbox on and I like at that time I didn't know how to set up like party chat and everything. So I turned my Xbox on and I'm like, what do I do now? And I couldn't figure it out. So I think I had to call you, didn't I?
Yeah, you literally called me and you're like,
I, I
what
was
do I
like,
do? I was like, what do you do? Like, what does your screen look like? Is your Xbox fucked? And then you were like, I don't think so. I was like, just FaceTime me. And then I remember seeing your face, dude, with your fucking headset on, and you looked so concerned, and then the camera flipped, and I was like, dude, you have to sign in. So he signs in, and then it was when Xbox was doing that bullshit where they were transitioning from like you using gold to just being able to like play with
Oh
people.
yeah.
So he couldn't figure out why he couldn't join. And then I was like, dude, is your Xbox shit like run out? And he's like, I don't think so. And apparently his internet wasn't connected to his console, so that's why nothing was working. So we finally got it all set up, and then the party. And then I was like, "What games do you got, man?" And he's like, Madden. And I think you had a Call of Duty, if I'm not
I had
mistaken.
I had 2019.
But that
Modern
was
Warfare 2019.
I asked you if you had any Call of Duties, and you were like,
I
"Did you buy that
probably
game?
had Black Ops 3.
Did you buy
No,
2019 when it came out?"
no, I
Because I thought
didn't. Because I just
I told you to
downloaded the
download
Warzone.
Warzone, and we had to
Yeah,
wait.
yeah, that's right. Because I had to just download the War. I think I had Black Ops 3 on that Xbox, and
Okay.
Madden and Black Ops 3, and then you told me to download Warzone, so I did. But that was like the first time I've ever really been in like a party with anybody. I thought it was weird as fuck. Like I don't know. It's just like so. It was so high tech to me at that time because like I ain't never done nothing like that before. But
Bro was befuddled by all the
I
technology he was
was.
experiencing.
But I finally got fucking Warzone downloaded, and I think me and Cayman were just running duos for a little bit,
Hmm.
and the experience for you was probably atrocious.
It was pretty fun because you got to learn how to play, and I was like, "Yo, bro, over here. This is called this. This is that."
Yeah,
It set a lot of the base on how you play shit now, I feel.
yeah. I definitely agree with that, and that's why I hold Warzone near and dear to my heart too, because that's like the first thing that without War, I don't want to say without Warzone we wouldn't really know each other, but that's kind of what, because if I didn't have fun playing, I probably wouldn't play Xbox that much with you guys.
Yeah.
So that's why I cherish Warzone. But uh, I start playing with Cayman, and I'm having fun. Cayman's probably ripping his hair out watching me play.
I really wasn't having that bad of a time, dude. I really wasn't. I was happy to have somebody to play the game with because at that time all I had was school and me trying to figure out where the hell I was going to move out to because at that time I
Hmm.
had already had issues with some punk ass landlord and he's just a dick. I don't even want to get into it, but after that I was just trying to find places to live and but I'm wanting to say it was like January, February of next year because you
Yeah.
started in December.
Hmm.
But we were playing for a solid couple months.
I think it was me and you at first, and then your brother started joining.
Yeah, it
And
was me,
again,
you,
that
and
was a
then
big switch up
Colin.
for
We
me
started picking
too.
up Colin.
That was a big switch up for me too, because before that, I was afraid to cuss even. Like, I couldn't cuss at
I
all.
remember that. You were afraid
He's
to
a
cuss,
fucking
dude. That shit's
virgin.
crazy.
I was like I was 15 when I met you guys, and I'm 19 now. So
We groomed you.
yeah, you
What?
guys.
Mr. Goodman
Oh
groomed
my
you.
god, dude, that's such a fucked up statement. Hold on now.
You guys had been playing for a long time because when I started playing, Cold War was out. Because he would run the PPSH in the Pellington. That's when I first
Well,
knew
yeah.
him.
Well, no, that's I started playing it because didn't Cold War come out in 2020?
Yeah,
It was
something
like
like
it
that.
was like
Yeah, it
Christmas time
was.
of 2020 because I think I got it for Christmas
Yeah, it was the ass end of
in
2020.
2020.
Yeah, you're right.
It was going into
But I just didn't
2021 because that was the year
because
I moved out.
I just didn't have it at that time because like I didn't fuck with those games. But
Yeah,
he got me on.
you were like Call of Duty. Ew, what? I don't like those games. Well, you said you like playing the zombies. I remember you
Well,
specifically said
yeah,
only played zombies.
cause yeah, Black Ops 2 zombies and Black Ops 3 zombies is all I played. That and Madden, and you got me into Warzone, and then I started loving Warzone. I d- I got Cold War for Christmas, started leveling up Cold War guns, and I got stuck on the Pellington and the LC-10
It was the
were my
peepish for a
fucking go.
while.
The PPSH was a World War II gun though.
Yeah, that was in Black Ops.
Yeah, that was in Cold War.
Was it?
Yeah, there was two PPSHs, remember? There was the Cold
Oh,
War
that's
PP,
right.
and then
Yeah,
the LC-10, and then all the Vanguard guns.
that's right. But I remember I liked the LC-10 for a while too.
That gun was fire.
But that's besides the point. I think I started playing with Cayman. I know I started playing with Cayman first. I don't know how. It wasn't too long after that you started playing with us, Colin. Like you started playing with me.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, you were. That was the
probably a
whole time
month
you
or
were getting
two.
your new PC set up, and you were working at Lowe's for a minute because you were working with Kyle, weren't you?
Yeah, I was still on Xbox
Yeah.
back in those days.
Yeah, that was still. Yeah, it was when you had your console. Oh my lord, my lord.
Who said Lord?
Yeah, I had my PC built in early 2021. It was probably like March. So yeah, this was before I had that done. I remember playing with you guys because Cayman invited me because it was like holy shit, Colin's on, because I was never on when you guys were playing. So he invited me,
Mm-hmm.
and it was you, Kim, and Caden playing. And then I was
That's
like,
right. I forgot about. I think you and Kim were the first people I played with, Kim,
Yeah,
and
because
then your brother.
well, Kieran didn't really like join the party except for like when we played Minecraft and shit. But he started playing Warzone with us right when you started playing Warzone with us.
Hmm
and
I remember
So
the fucking kid being.
him and
Ketamine
fucking
Bandit.
Ketamine. But I remember playing with you guys. I was playing with you and Kim and Ty off and on for a while. And it was mainly me, you, and Kim running trios and stuff. And then I would play Warzone with like my other group of friends. And then one day you were just like, "Hey, I want to invite Colin," so I joined in with you guys, and that's when Caden was playing with you guys. And
And I
then
know as soon I remember exactly when you joined because I was starting to warm up to Cayman and like show my like actual personality, and then you joined and I reverted back into my shell.
yeah,
I know, dude. I was like, why? I literally remember asking you the first day. I was like, were you mad at him? Like, what's going on? You're like, no, man.
the,
You just,
I was so used to like
I
Cayman
had
having random
so
friends in there.
I had so many like problems with like talking to people. I was so shy. Like if I didn't know you, I could barely talk to anybody. Like that's why it was so like hard for me to talk to Cayman on Xbox at first. It took like what, a week or two for me to like start not being super shy around you.
Yeah, something like that.
Dude, that you saying that reminds me of the first time that the two of us played Warzone with each other.
That was so
I
horrible, dude.
wanted to
It was
kill
just me and
myself
you and
afterwards.
it was me, you and Cayman in the party, but he had to get off and go to work. And then it was just me and you. And that
Yeah.
shit was terrible.
And I was like,
How was it so bad?
dude, this was probably like the first week that me and Caden met each other. I hated Caden. Caden hated me. He couldn't talk to me. I was like, I don't know anything about this kid. I don't know what to talk to him about. And you were like, yeah, we're going to run trios. And then you're like, oh, got to go to work. So I was like, well, I can't leave because he's going to think I'm an asshole. So I was like, I'll just tough it out and stay. And we probably said 4 words to each other for half an hour.
Are you for real?
It
And
was
Kim.
so bad.
And chemical
Yes,
pushed
dude.
over to no. Literally, that's the
Oh
extent
my
of our
God.
conversation.
It'd be like,
Why?
I'd be like, where do you want to
That's
land?
cringy.
Where do you want to land? Nova.
Oh my
Like,
gosh!
okay.
And now you guys are fucking
Yeah.
common cake.
Dude, it probably took, on a real note, probably like I genuinely hated playing with Caden for probably 2 months straight.
The only person I
For
really
real?
hated playing
2
with at
months?
first
2
was
months.
Kyle.
It's
'Cause
because
he
he
would
was
ju-
insulting, bro. He was
Yeah,
fucking,
every
he was
dude would
dick,
just
bro.
always had something to say, and especially at that time, I shit talking was way out of my. The shit talking was on another planet
I
to me.
remember your baby shit talks. Mr. Goodwin's
Oh
like,
my
dude, we
God.
gotta work on that. We gotta work on that.
I know,
We gotta step
and
that game
you
up.
and
Come on,
Kieran
get
were
him up.
so good at it, and I was like, how did you guys do it?
I remember getting to fucking arguments with Kieran, and we were throwing it down, insult after insult, and Caden just got super quiet in the party.
I
while
just
me and
imagine
Kieran were
Keith's
going
face
at it.
hanging wide open.
Well,
calling the
at that
ground
point, shit talk to me was like actually like insulting people, not liking people. Like I was like, oh shit, what have I gotten myself into?
out. Like all these people are mad at each other, and then you were like, oh yeah, pushing up chemical. And then-
Dude, I kept saying random shit to Kieran. He'd piss me off, and I'd be like, "Fucking crooked ass ketamine goblin," and he'd come back instantly with the most grotesque fucking insult back, and I audibly heard Caden just go. From that moment on, I knew that Caden was not gonna be a shit talker. He was not gonna be. I was like, he's not gonna fit in with us. He's not gonna be able to keep up with us. And
I have
then,
blossomed into a different being.
dude. You
Me
completely
now
changed.
is an entirely different entity from
Dude,
the
you now
me
were
that.
probably scared 2 years ago. You're probably,
Oh yeah, the me fucking 3 years ago, talking to the me now would probably shit his pants and run away.
Dude, I called you in the phone this morning, and I was like, or no, it was when I was picking up Caleb. You were like, yeah, all this shit happened. Like, this guy lost his job. He was gonna have a girlfriend. I'm in my big pimping era, bro. It ain't my fault. I'm a big
Oh my,
step up.
that's what we're talking about. Oh god.
it ain't my fault. I'm a
I-
big step up.
I heard you talking about that, and I was like, I genuinely feel like he's going downhill. From the point where you were like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna be super nice. I'm not gonna say any cuss words. To the point where you're like, I got a chain, bro, and you just
Yeah, I literally-
start going to ham on all of us.
I'm stealing bitches
Dude,
and
in the
jobs
party,
nowadays.
Like fucking an hour ago when we all joined the party, you started ripping into Sanos and Cayman when Cayman said nothing. You insulted him right off the bat.
I felt left out. Everybody was talking their shit.
I
and
wasn't
I
even
had to get
talking
in
about
on
it. Dude, you brought me into that argument. I'm sitting here, I'm like, does this audio line up? Does this line up? And you're just like, and Colin.
Oh yeah,
And I'm
Mr.
like,
Guy, eat my balls.
I'm like, what the fuck I do? Like, I don't know. I just wanted you dragging it.
Shit, I know. It left out. Everybody else was shit talking.
Thinking back on it, we genuinely
You guys
have
corrupted
changed
me.
so much. Cayman
Corrupted you.
kind of corrupted me, and then
I'm
I
sorry.
latched
and
in
then
on him,
okay,
and I
listen,
made it worse.
Listen. It all depends on how and if you were allowed to say cuss words, and you guys just weren't. So me going fuck this and that and bitch and all this, and you guys were like,
Well, that's the
"Oh
thing
my
too.
God,
My
excuse me."
parents allowed me to cuss. I just didn't. It felt weird to me. Like I couldn't
I'm the same.
cuss. I still don't cuss around my parents.
Dude, I don't. I try so hard, but my mom will walk up the stairs and she'll hear me talking to you guys.
My parents
Oh.
will hear the most atrocious shit from me as well.
It's
I woke
so
up one
bad.
morning and was like, I go downstairs and my dad's like, fun night on Xbox last night. I was like, yeah, why? He was like, I heard what she was saying. I was like, oh yeah? What'd you hear? And he was like, I heard fuck this, fuck that. he's shit. Like he's shit. You're shitting on somebody. Like, and I was like,
I
that
heard I'm
wasn't me.
gay. I heard I like penis.
Dude, there have been so many times where my mom would genuinely be like, "Are you gay?" And I was like,
Dude, I remember
What?
Colin. Colin got
I
all
rem-
of us to start saying that. He's like, I'm fucking gay. I'm sucking dick right now. Give me a dick right now. And I'd be like, what are you talking about? And then mom would be like, hey, hey.
I remember
Dude,
Colin
what are you
getting yelled.
doing?
I remember one night we were playing fucking Warzone and Colin's mom. I heard his mom on the mic yelling at him for cussing.
because
Like, are you fucking kidding me right now, man?
listen, okay. The thing was where I used to play at my old house. It was in a closet right next to my mom's room that had
Bros in the
no
closet.
soundproof, no door on it, so everything would just feed out into the living room and her bedroom. And I'd be like, dude, give me a fucking cock. I'm gonna start chugging on a cock. Dude, he's cream pieing my ass. Fuck you,
Oh.
Cayman. Fuck you. You're out here baiting me. He's giving me back shots while you're sitting there watching. You're fucking jerking it off in the corner of me dying. Where's my fucking spoons? I need my spoons.
Where's my
I
fucking
started the
spoon?
spoons.
And
I
then my
started the
mom
spoons.
came in and got so
What?
pissed. God, dude.
I'm sorry.
There have been so many times where my mom will like walk up the stairs and I have my headset on and I don't hear anything because I have the game audio turned all the way up. And it was me, Cayman, and Ty playing Shipment on 2019. And Ty kept fucking killing me with a goddamn RPG. He's like, "You like that, you fucking Arabic Jew? You like it? Go back to your country so I can fucking bomb you there. I'm gonna bomb you here too." And he was just having
Oh my
the best
God.
time in the world, pissing
There
me
is
off.
no way he said that.
So I was getting so mad. I was like, "You fucking cunt!" And I screamed it so loud. And I for some reason I just got chills down my spine. And I slowly turned and looked to my left, and my mom is just staring daggers at
His
me.
mom's wearing the fucking chancla, bro. She's like, yep,
Dude,
bend over.
I felt
You
like it
know.
was the Grim Reaper coming to take my soul. She had the fucking chancla in hand.
Bro said, you
bloodshot
fucking
eyes.
cunt! And then heard the Undertaker bell. Dong.
Dude, I thought I was on pass away.
You fucking cunt! Dong.
Well, at that time, I hadn't even met Colin in real life yet.
Well,
At
yeah.
that time,
Because he was
like,
gone from work.
it's-
Just completely gone.
like, in my mind, like when I play with somebody, I can picture what they look like from their voice, but then me and Cayman are sitting outside of the store, the grocery store that sells groceries, and
The grocery selling store.
we're sitting outside on salt bags because I think we both got off at the same time and like
Yeah,
waited
we
for
were all-
You
rides
were
or
waiting for
something.
your rides, and you're just out there puffing on vapes.
But
Hey now.
this motherfucker in an Equinox pulls up like he's going like 40 miles an hour
Fucking
and
deja vu.
pulling into this fucking parking lot, and I swear to God, I thought he was gonna hit us. I looked at Cayman and was like, "Is this guy gonna slow down?"
Dude,
I
I
saw
remember
you
you
start
in
to
your
get
face and you
up.
picking your legs up, dude. You're like, oh shit.
Dude, you were getting ready to sprint for your life.
And Cayman just goes, "Is that Colin?" I was like, "Who the fuck is Colin?" And he was like, "Bones," and I was like,
Well, at that time, I wasn't Bones. I was
Yeah,
Osama
what
bin
were you?
Bullen.
No, you
No.
weren't. You guys weren't Osama till like a while after I met you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was after I moved out.
Was
what was
I-
your gamer tag?
It was Legend.
would've been
for a
Bones.
while. It was
You were
Legend.
the.
I
yeah,
don't remember
Legend.
playing with. I don't think it was Legend. I think it was Bones.
My old gamer tag was like Legend 456.
No, because
something.
you had your YouTube channel still before I met you, and it was Bones.
Then maybe, yeah, maybe you're right.
Was
It was
YT?
Bones. I think it was either it could have been Papa Bones, but we just called him Bones.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Don't judge a pimp's memory, cut.
Shut the fuck up. Keep on with Devin, bro.
But He's like, it's Bones. And I was like, huh? And he was like, from Xbox. I was like, oh. And then I got super shy again. I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
And then he hops out, and he was like, hey
What's up,
man.
crackers? I remember
Yeah,
it. What's
yeah,
up,
that's
crackers?
right.
Dude, I hopped out of the car, slammed the door to the hoopty, stroll out. I'm like, "What's up, cracker?"
What's up,
Dude,
crackers?
you popped out, and like, I felt like an Elden Ring boss was appearing on screen. Oh, I heard, boom, boom, fucking church bells going off. And you and Cayman start talking. I'm just sitting there with my cock in my hand, like,
Dude.
And I was just sitting there. And Cayman's like, this is Caden. And he was like, he's nuts. And you were like, oh.
He's nuts.
Oh.
I forgot that was your fucking name. He's nuts.
I don't remember what we even talked about
Dude,
after that.
I was staring at you like, who the fuck is this fat ass Bieber kid? I was like, I don't
Shut
know
the
who
fuck
he
up.
is. And then when he said that, my eyes got so big. I was like, there's no shot that this Bieber kid is the homie who's sitting there just all
Why are you
fucking
guys
Ned
calling
Flanders.
me a Bieber kid?
You had the Justin
It's your
Bieber
haircut.
haircut.
I gotta scroll back to me and Caden's
I was just
fucking
affirming
chat
what
into
Colin
that
was
time
saying.
period.
Dude, that was fucking crazy. I go up to Cayman, I'm like, hey, yo, Cracker, you need a ride? He's like, no, my dad's coming to pick me up. I was like, okay. I was like, what are you doing?
Oh my
I was like,
God.
I just drove past and I saw you.
You literally were, 40.
Yeah. Dude, there have been so many times where I've almost flipped that Equinox, dude. Man, I miss that
I
car.
remember.
Dude,
Just make her give it back.
I almost mollywopped Nate in that car so many times, dude. I remember
That's insane.
driving back after getting wings, and Nate does not do spicy food. And he
I remember working that day and him coming into the store going, I'm gonna shit my pants. I'm about to shit my pants. And he's just running, holding his ass.
Dude, we get past like it's probably like half a mile before county line, and we're driving, and he looks at me, he's like, dude, I'm so sorry, I was like, what? He rolls down the window and just lets out a fucking bean birther of a fucking
What?
fart. It was so
What does
bad.
that mean?
Dude, it was the most rancid, blood-curdling fart I've ever heard. And he grabs his stomach. He's like, I'm gonna shit myself. I'm gonna shit myself. He starts crying, and I start laughing. I was like, what do you want me to do? Pull
He
over?
was crying.
He was in so much pain.
Oh my god, I feel so bad.
Why?
I was like, what
Because
do you want
I've
me
been
to
there
do?
before.
Protect himself. Fuck.
He didn't mean to. He got garlic parm wings, and they gave him like the hottest wings possible.
Why did he eat them?
I have a picture.
Exactly my point. He did it to himself.
Dude, I have a video of him eating the wings. I'm like, how are they? He's like, oh, I see. And he's fucking crying, and there's snot coming out of his eyes. So I was like, what do you want me to do?
Not coming out of his eyes?
He's crying, and there's snot just pouring out of his nose. And
Bro
he's
ate
just,
pure uranium.
I was gonna say, bro,
he
it's
was
fucking
in utter
disintegrating at that
turmoil.
point.
And I was driving, and I was like, what do you want me to do, pull over? He's like, no, just go to the store. I can make it. And I was speeding, and we were on a certain road that starts with an R that takes you... I just gotta cut that part out. But
This fucking guy.
Bro just fucking pooped on himself.
I pooped on myself. I'll cut that out. But I was taking those turns at like 80 on my way going down. So we're on like two wheels taking those like bends in the road, and I thought homie was gonna explode. and I pull up, and homie starts grabbing his ass and waddles his way to this store. And I was like,
I was like,
I'm
oh
just
hey
gonna wait
Nate,
out
I'm gonna
here.
shit my pants. I'm gonna shit everywhere.
Oh, that was so fucking bad.
Insane.
My
Well,
fucking
we were
God.
playing? We were all playing for a couple months after that, and then I'm wanting to say we'd hung out a couple of times. Like,
when I started like hanging out with you in person was when you moved into your house.
I was wondering if we'd went out and done something while I was at my dad's before, but
Maybe I've never picked you up at your dad's.
okay. Well then,
But
that's all I
plus,
need.
when I first met you,
I've
I
taken you
don't
out
think
at
I
your
had
dad's.
I don't think I had my license before you moved out.
Yeah.
Because I remember I first got my truck and I went to your house and everybody got the fucking chalk paint and started fucking writing on my windows.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, I moved out in August of 2021.
So yeah, I think I got my license in would have been November of 2021 because that's when I turned 16, right?
Yeah.
Would I turn? Yeah, that would. Damn.
Well, I have a picture of when you came to my house the first time because I didn't even have no TV or nothing in there. It's just the furniture.
Hmm.
I didn't have Wi-Fi in my house. No nothing. Just bum.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't even have a. No, you had a couch.
Well, I
Just
mean, like
yeah.
I didn't have TV or Wi-Fi
Oh, yeah, I was just trying to picture. I remember because we went into your
because we
other
were fucking with the
bedroom and I
guitar.
was yeah. And then we went into your other bedroom. I remember sitting there. Oh, that's when you were plugging your Wi-Fi in. Was when we were in your other bedroom. And
Really?
yeah, I was sitting there. I think I just picked up a vape and we were sitting in there. I remember looking out that window and I was like double hitting the vapes. That was like the first time I did that shit.
Oh my gosh.
I start coughing and shit, and you're like, good? I was like, mm-hmm.
You good, slime?
You good, slime? Yeah.
Man, we've known each other for. I've known Cameron since 2019, 2018, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I've known Caden for what, almost 5 years.
Yeah.
2020s when I think I met you in 2021.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I feel like I've
Can
known
I
you a
see?
lot longer.
Can I look on Snapchat and see how long we've been friends?
Yeah. I know what we were
How do-
playing with each other before, long before
Mhm.
that. We've been friends on Snapchat since May 20th of 2021.
Yeah.
So yeah, we probably knew each other for a little bit before that. So yeah, it's been like 4 years.
I'm
Cameron,
looking
it's
through
been
our saved in
5.
chat.
God, that's probably so atrocious. But
Peep the fit.
my fucking god. But you
That people.
were the first one to meet Sanos, right?
Yeah, me and Hunter.
How'd you guys meet?
Fucking, we were playing Elden Ring had just dropped, and me and Hunter were playing it, and we couldn't get past fucking Godfrey. I think it was God. No, it was Malekith. It was Malekith.
No, no, buddy.
This fucking guy.
Tell us,
No,
Pookie.
He
no,
said
buddy.
no, nobody.
Come on, Pookie.
Nah, I
Correct
mean,
him.
he's the one that was the fucking god at that
Yeah,
game, so I don't
yeah.
want to hear him speak English.
The god at that game, aka he just cheats his way through it.
Uh,
No, no. The fuck you mean, buddy?
Bro,
Pookie, you
the
tell us
last
how you
time
knew
we
that.
played, I was way better than you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was me and Hunter playing Elden Ring, and we couldn't get past. It was either Godfrey or Malekith, one of the two. Someone else would know. But Hunter made a looking for group post asking for somebody to like help with a boss, and then he gets a message from Unshaped Bag, and Hunter's like, "Okay, we'll invite this guy," and he joins. He's like, "Hello," and Hunter was like, "What's up? So, can you help us with this boss?" And you're like, "I mean, what do you need?" And he's like, "Just we need to beat this boss," and you're like, "You want runes?" Like some back alley deal type shit. And
This fucking
Hunter's
guy.
like, um, I mean, how would you give us runes? He was like, I dupe them shits, cuh. And I was like, what did we get ourselves into? Are we gonna get banned? And, and dude just starts spewing out runes from his inventory. Hunter's just picking them shits up. And Hunter goes, damn, I got like 1,000,000 runes. And I'm like, alright, where's mine at? And then he starts dropping shit for me. And Sanos goes, I can drop you guys other shit too. And I was like what? He's like, any weapon, I could drop you +10 weapons and all that type shit. And I was like, can you give me the magma blades? Bro just drops me like 4 +10 magma blades. I'm like, oh my god. So then we beat the boss and then Sanos has to get off. So he gets off. And then like I want to say a couple days later, like a week later.
It was 2 days later.
2 days later.
He's
Yeah.
like, hey, yo, bud, can you give me some more runes? I'm like, nah, but I'll give you
Nah.
and then I give him some more runes. And then I just leave the party. And then I get invited, like,
Yeah, for like the first like month of knowing Sanos, it was strictly business. Bro would just come in, drop runes, leave. And then we like actually started getting to know each like play with each other more. What was the next game we played after that?
I don't know. But
I think it was just like strictly Elden Ring.
they're like, what race are you? And I'm like, I'm Mexican. And that's when I figured out I'm a border bunny. God damn it.
Went downhill from there.
It all went downhill from there.
Gosh.
But we were playing Elden Ring for a minute, and then we started actually being like actual Xbox friends. And if it wasn't for this guy living 20 hours away from us, we would probably be very good friends in real life. But dude lives on the other side of the planet.
Sonos made me spend $80 for salsa one time. It still hasn't arrived, you fucking bitch.
$80 for salsa.
But me and Hunter met him first, and then I think like a couple months later, Cayman started playing Elden Ring with us, and then he met Cayman. And then
Yeah, you wanna know what I thought of King when I first heard his voice? I was like, who's this fuck?
I remember that. I was like, how'd you know he was dead?
Man, eat my ass.
Hate
Hate on me all you want.
Nah, bro. Cause like Hunter and Kaden left, and it was just me and Kaden in the party. I was like, man, I fucking hate this dude, man. I can't deal with this dude. And I tell him like, you need help with anything? He's like, nah. So I just dipped. I hated him, bro.
What was your opinion on me when you first heard my voice?
When I first heard your voice, I was like, man, who's this nerdy ass fuck, man?
What?
Nerdy as fuck.
How do I sound nerdy in any way?
And I was like, who's this? And I thought of Hunter. I was like, when I first heard Hunter's voice, I was like, who's this fucking grown ass man playing video games, bro? Don't you have a job?
And I remember that. I remember you actually asking, it's like, don't you have a job or something? And then Hunter's fucking, yeah, I work for the union. This fucking ass. That shit was so funny.
What'd you think of me, Pookie?
I hated you.
I'm pretty sure everybody hated you.
Sanos is like, I hated everybody. All they did was ask me for runes. Nobody asked me how my day was. Nothing, man.
I
No,
never
dude,
played
when he was
Elden
a
Ring
Hunter always fucking asked him for shit. I was always the one just being like, I mean, if you want to drop me shit, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hunter was a little greedy fuck.
He was. And every time you'd like leave the party, I'm like, dude, why are you just always asking him for shit? Be nice to him. He's dropping you shit. It was like,
Yeah.
I ain't being mean to him. I don't even know the guy. I'm just getting runes.
Like, when did Elden Ring drop? It was like April, right?
April
something like that.
2021 or 2022.
Yeah, what's the month after April, yo?
May?
Yeah, that's when we started really talking to each other.
This fucking guy.
Yeah. Yeah, because we added each other on Snap. And then we started asking each other, like, when we'd be on, then we started playing with each other. Then did we start playing Forza with each other after that?
Yeah, it was Forza.
Yeah. That'd have been Horizon 4, wouldn't it?
For a little bit, then 5 dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I remember those days. Sanos would always be like, "Hey, yo, you got Forza? Yo, Caden, how about Forza?"
Mm-hmm.
I hated you. I always hated you, Colin.
Dude, okay.
Colin's
you
always been the
You
op.
always hated me, and then you found out I was Hispanic, and then nonstop it was like, "Bro, you got
You're
that
not
green
even
chili."
Hispanic.
I am Hispanic.
Bro, you're Irish. Shut it.
I'm more
I was
Irish than
gonna say,
Kevin, and he
no,
hates
you're
it.
not.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God,
I
I'm
got
all
red
set to
hair.
think.
I got red hair. I got a skirt on, and I'm eating a potato. What you got?
Okay,
The crazy
buddy.
thing is, bro,
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
What'd you say, Sanos?
Yeah, you and Colin have known each other for the least.
Yeah. Dude, I've known this
Yeah,
bitch
so
for the
you-
least.
We've known each other for the least, but I got the highest match streak with him.
Yeah. I remember.
What's
Me
what's
and you
your
don't have the
streak with him?
longest snap streak?
320.
Oh, me and you lost our Sanos. That's why.
Wait, it's been 300.
Dude, I only have a
Okay,
292 streak with Cayman. You guys have a longer streak than me and Cayman.
Yeah,
Me and
that's
you've
right,
lost our streak
Pookie.
twice, Caden.
Let's go, Sanos.
We've lost our streak so many times. I'm so bad
Well,
at
it's
streaks.
because
I have a
it's
longer
because I was
streak.
like,
What?
Caden, are you okay? And you're like, and I was like, Mister, are you dead or alive? And you're like, I was like, all right, streaks. And then,
I have
like
a longer
at
streak with
4 in the
Sanos and
afternoon,
Caden.
you're like, Snapchat, because that was before you really got on your phone.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh shit, I'm supposed to do these things. And then you're like, my bad,
Dude,
bro.
before I met you guys, Snapchat was not in my wheelhouse. Xbox was not in my wheelhouse. Anything technology-wise was not in my wheelhouse except for YouTube on my phone. That's it. And it was my YouTube feed. If you know, you know. But it was John B, Lunkers TV, fucking AP, all these fishing guys.
Outdoor boys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, look, bro. When I first met Caden and Hunter, bro.
No, not the outdoor boys. He sucks.
What?
That guy don't know shit. Yeah, that guy don't know shit. He's a good survivalist.
Yeah, honey butter. But continue, Sanos.
Bro, so when I first met Caden and Hunter, so we were fighting Godfrey and shit. I was like, let me put on some Doja Cat.
Oh my god, the Doja Cat era, bro. Holy
I put on
fuck.
some Doja Cat, and I had that some max volume on my TV. My dad came running.
Dude had to
and
mute his
yelling at me,
mic.
bro. And like I muted my mic, and my dad was just fucking yelling the shit out of me, bro. He was cussing me out and everything. He's like, turn that shit down, you fucking faggot. Whoa, who said that?
Who said that?
It was like crazy, man. And then I'm used.
We're to do a double take around this room. Whoa.
Who said that?
Oh my fucking god, this is a way.
So
Whoa, who
fucking
said that? Whoa, you. Whoa, son, I'm dead.
Sanos.
That was my fucking ghost, man. Sorry about that.
Sanos, you need to keep sending me more Spanish memes.
More Spanish memes. They gotten on off of my shit, you know.
There was like a week straight. This motherfucker went on a tangent where he would only send me memes in Spanish.
Anyways, bro, y'all come down here and we gonna take pictures for the podcast of jerking each other off. You already know.
Dude, this
Oh,
bitch has wanted me to wear fucking bunny ears and a mini skirt since I've known him. Every time we go down there, he's like, "Dude, I'm gonna take a picture of me jerking you off. I'm gonna make you sit on my face. You're gonna bounce on it.
What?
I'm gonna break your back, you tiny little baby bitch."
Colin, bro, I need you to edit this part out. I'm gonna tell everyone that I'm gay, bro, and we're just gonna make everyone believe I'm gay.
dude.
Oh
Okay,
my fucking
you're gonna have
God.
that on you forever, buddy. You really want that?
That'd be mad
Sanos,
funny,
I hope you know when I roll up, it's the first thing you're gonna lay eyes on is me in a sombrero.
bro. That'd be fucking amazing. I'll take mine.
Of
Yeah, I'm
course
gonna
you
have
will.
like coconuts and bananas in my hand too. I don't know what Mexicans like have
Coconuts and
on them at all
bananas?
times. Maybe a burrito.
Bring a burrito
Yep.
for me.
I'm not gonna bring one for you, float.
Fat ass fuck.
Shut up. Don't you like come? Don't you have burritos placed
Don't
in
you
your
like cum?
inventory already?
Yer.
Yar, shut the fuck up.
Yarr.
If you
Oh,
say that shit
shit.
to me in person, I'm running you over.
Yarr.
Yer.
It's
You
been
will run away cowering from me.
It's been an hour. Been a
That's
little
all,
over an hour.
that's all I gotta say about this story.
You boys want to
But-
wrap it up?
I mean,
here?
we just got into what Sanos was talking about for real.
Yeah, I feel like we need to tell them about our plans for this summer.
Yeah, yer. We
Okay.
do.
Definitely.
So,
It's gonna be fire.
y'all-
I'm literally gonna create an itinerary. Like, I said that wrong.
An
bro.
itinerary.
Leave Pookie alone.
But listen, y'all stay tuned. Whoever's watching this summer, sometime in July.
He fucking got game with that one.
To the 5 people who's watching.
Yeah, y'all stay tuned. This summer, sometime in July, we going down.
Maybe August.
Maybe August. Maybe August.
Live podcast with Sanos.
We are gonna have a live road trip podcast to Sanos' home state, and we will document.
Arizona.
We will document our experiences and our entire trip. So it's gonna be fire. Y'all need to
favorite burrito spots.
stay tuned. I'm telling you. But are we ending it there? Or do we have anything else to talk about?
Burrito.
I feel like
We
Okay.
talk about some burritos,
popped
low-key.
in the chat.
I don't think we should talk about burritos, Sanos. You know what, Sanos? Start spitting some shit about burritos.
Bro,
What's your
burritos?
go-to burrito?
My
So,
go-to
Colin, let him
burrito-
speak.
Fuck you.
Usually, my go-to burrito is the breakfast burrito. You know, I throw some eggs, some chorizo, some potatoes, some green chili on that shit, man. Nut all
What's
over
your
it.
second favorite burrito?
I usually go with the chicharron burritos, bro. Alright, so there's like certain burrito joints that I'm gonna take y'all down to when we come here. What?
Mm-hmm.
You know, type shit.
Type shit.
Yard. Bro,
Type shit, yard.
Type shit,
Alright.
yard. Bro's doing a
Alright.
combo on us. He's hitting him with an uppercut jab. Type shit, yard.
I'm gonna take y'all to all my favorite burrito joints. I'm gonna order the burritos for y'all, bro. I'm gonna get the hottest chili type shit, you know? Bro, I'm gonna
Type
ruin your
shit.
guys' gut.
Oh my god.
Bro,
Well,
I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be fire.
it is gonna be fire.
We
Y'all
gonna
need
make
to
love
stay
in my
tuned.
bed.
Alright. I'm a minor.
Oh my god.
Correction, I'm a minor.
Oh, so then it's fine, since we're both minors.
Type shit, yer.
I'm gonna.
Type shit, I'm not
Alright.
actually a minor.
All right.
But anyways,
End the podcast.
everybody watching, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. And type shit, yard. Peace out.
Heard me.
Like, subscribe, download the podcast on Spotify. Download on Spotify.
I'll do that.
Shut your goofy ass up.